Good day, everyone. My name is Winnie Kwanyana. My student number is 12208264. This is assignment 6, PBT1501. The tool I've decided to create today is called words. These are words, and this is the tool I've decided to create. Words are a group of letters that form a sounding words, because you can put a group of letters but those cannot be words. So my topic of choice today is called sentence construction. Today we'll be learning about sentence construction. Before we go into further, we need to know that even though you construct a sentence, there are different types of sentences. We have a simple sentence, we have a compound sentence, we have a complex sentence, we also have a compound complex sentence. So I'll be using this tool that I've created to construct a sentence. And then in a sentence, you need to have a capital letter. The first letter you need to write needs to be in a capital letter, and a subject, a verb, and an object. So in my class, I'll have learners group themselves in groups of 5 each group. Each group will get their own words, which are my tool that I've created. So in this tool that I'll give each group, each group need to create their own sentences. They need to construct their own sentences using the tool that I've given them. So in this sentences, you can pick out any words. For example, just like I picked out here, I have birds. I've picked up these words from this tool that I've created. You can also create another one. Maybe you can just create and say, mommy, and say maybe mommy cannot jump. This is another sentence that you can create. So learners will be able to create these sentences using this tool that I've created, which are words. And also this activity will promote student engagement, because learners understand better maybe when they talk peer to peer. I mean, they speak the same language. Their level of understanding is almost the same. So when learners engage in this sentence construction, they can also develop crucial skills like grammar, vocabulary, and written expression. You can also go on and say this activity can strengthen their comprehension. Also, their reading. When they read these letters out loud, you can say construct a sentence and then read it out loud to the class so that everyone can hear what you've read. So that also promotes their reading skills, their writing skill. They can now know, okay, I've constructed this sentence, which means every time I write, okay, this is I, because I've seen I using the tool that the teacher has provided. This is I. So they can use these sentences to be able to write their own sentences. And remember, I've once constructed a sentence that starts with I. So I'll use that I when I write next time. I wanna swim. This can promote their writing skills. And also in terms of reading, when they read to the class, it also foster a clear and effective communication amongst them, because when they read these sentences out loud, that will also foster a very effective communication. Every time they read, they'll still remember. Even in their test, they'll remember, I once constructed a sentence, it had a word birds, which means this is how I read and write birds. So that will also foster effective communication. Even the communication between learners and teachers, that will also be promoted, because maybe they might not understand the word. They'll ask, teacher, what does this word mean? And then you can read that word out loud to them. So that will also foster a clear and effective communication. Also, this activity promotes problem-solving skills. It also promotes critical thinking skills. Every learner will be able to think, oh, I once heard this word from the teacher. This is what it means. So this is how my tool will help learners in terms of depending the learning. They will learn better. Learners learn better when they see some things. Next time you'll ask them, can you please spell this letter for me? He knows the letter from the tool that you once provided for him, because sometimes some learners learn visually. If you give him a letter that he can see visually, so that's how they learn. Thank you.